And lie down. Ground down, lengthen your legs, point your toes, palms face up towards the ceiling in a gesture of receptivity. Close down your eyes. Focusing on your breath. Maybe you place your hands on your belly. With the inhale, the belly expands. With the exhale, the belly contracts. Breathing into any area of unwanted tension in the body. And releasing that tension with the exhale. Doing this for any area in which you find unwanted tension. Noticing the rise and the fall of the belly. Bringing your hands up to your ribs. Noticing the rise and fall of the belly on the ribs. Feeling the ribs expand with the inhale and contract with the exhale. Bringing your hands up to your chest. Noticing the expansion of the chest with the inhale and contraction with the exhale. And putting it all together for Viloma Pranayama, the 3-part yogic breath, breathing into the belly for 2, ribs for 2, chest for 2, and out for a count of 6. You can either place your hands on the parts of your body as you breathe, or you can stretch your arms out to the side, whatever feels good. Breathing in to prepare, and then exhaling. Breathing into the belly for a count of 2, in, 2, ribs, 2, chest, 2, and then out for a count of 6. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and belly, 2, ribs, 2, chest, 2, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, belly, 2, ribs, 2, chest, 2, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Continuing at your own pace, lengthening or shortening your breath as necessary. Making it yours. The full 3-part yogic breath helps us really connect with our bodies. Connect with the breath, calm the breath, quiet the racing mind, work into our parasympathetic nervous system, our rest and digest function. We live in a sympathetic dominant culture, particularly now. Just allowing your body to be in a different space is very beneficial. Letting yourself recharge and reset. Releasing the count in the breath with the next exhale. Feeling the breath unfurl out of your body. Noticing any changes. Wriggling fingers and toes, waking your body. Gently blinking your eyes open, grabbing your strap. Just holding it, maybe looping it over your hand. Draw your right knee to the chest. Maybe point both toes and just raise the left leg off the floor. Having a big stretch. And then catching that knee, bringing it closer to your chest. Taking the knee in circles. Coming back to the center. Grabbing your strap, placing it over the ball of the foot. So this mound just below the toes. I'm taking the strap into my left hand. The right leg is extended. Reaching out with the right arm. And both of my shoulder blades are grounded down, so I'm gazing up towards the ceiling, feeling a gentle stretch in the back of the leg, calves, hamstrings. You might take the strap in both hands and then draw the leg closer, lift up your head. And just breathe here for a few minutes, your hamstring stretch. Bend the knee a little. Bring the leg back to float just above the hip. Take the strap in the left arm, reach out with the right arm, fold your leg over your body. So your leg stays in the same line as the hip. It's not down here. If you try that down here, not doing much. If you bring it up, a stronger sensation, you might just be here. That's fine too. And you don't want to go further than a fist distance off the floor. So the rest of the back stays on the floor, just the right hip floats off a little, but only a little. Now you've taken the stretch to the outside of the leg, up into the hip, the outside of the hip. This is your iliotibial band, coming up to tensor fascia latae. You see what happens when you wiggle your toes here. You might feel it all the way up the thigh. Coming back to the center, swapping hands, release the fingers, they were working. Wriggle them out, extensor digitorum. Cool Latin name for the extensor muscles of the fingers. And then take the strap in the right hand, open out the leg to the right side. Now both shoulder blades, both sitting bones are grounded down. So you could be here or here. It's highly dependent on your anatomy, which is unique to you. There is no right or wrong, just right for you. Coming back to the center, bending your knee, bending the left knee. You can take the left leg on the cushion, particularly if you've got a bolster. I'm going to push mine away, it's just a cushion. And take the right ankle to the base of the left thigh. Hip flexor, stretch. Start to fold the knee down to the left side. Keeping the wingspan open, the arms outstretched. You'll notice a little pull around here, this crease of the hip, which is your hip flexor muscle group, the iliopsoas. And this bit gets tight when we sit, and we sit a lot. Coming back to the center, take it to the other side. Now we're stretching into your hip crease, hip flexor, and down the top of the thigh, starting into the quad muscle group. All the time, the arms are outstretched, the shoulders are drawn back and down, the chest is open. So we're relaxing our pecs, the muscles of the chest that pull shoulders forward. So our shoulders are probably too far forward. Most people have shoulders too far forward. Coming back to the center, removing the legs, stretching it out. Actually, one more thing. Let's float the knee off the mat. So take your ankle back to the thigh and reach through, grab the back of the leg and draw the knee off the mat. Figure 4, rock from side to side. If you want an additional stretch, you can reach through and grab the shin. There is no right or wrong, just what's right for you. And now you might feel a sensation in the right buttock. This rocking from side to side soothes the muscles. Sometimes the right thing is just to move in a way that feels good. We animals, they deserve to feel good. Unfold, stretch out your leg. Take it to the other side, grabbing your strap. Catching the knee to the chest, taking the knee in little circles. Grab your strap, place it over the ball of the foot, and straighten the leg. Maybe you take one hand for each strap, each side of the strap, and then pull that leg closer to you, lifting up your head and starting to incline your back off the floor. Raising up to meet the knee. Come back down and then let the ankle float over the hip. Taking the strap into the right hand, stretching out your left arm. If there's not enough room, bring your hand into cactus shape. So with the bent elbow. And then float the leg over the body, feeling the stretch, running down the outside of the thigh up into the hip. And making sure you don't go further than a fist distance off the floor. If you go further, you're actually doing less work. Like this might look fantastic, but it's not actually that productive. And you'll notice because the muscles aren't doing as much in this position. The targeted muscles aren't doing as much. So make the move more subtle. One side will be tighter than the other. This is my tight side, so I'm like, oh, juicy. That's okay. Each side is different. Coming back to the center, swapping hands, wriggling the fingers, letting the sensation return, opening out your leg to the side. And it's okay if you hit a wall like I have. Just enjoy that stretch inside the inside of the thigh, the adductor muscle group. Drawing the leg back to the center, bending right knee, removing the strap. Left ankle comes to the base of the right thigh. And starting to open out to the right side, hip flexor, stretch. Working into the crease of the hip flexor, and down a little on the thigh itself. Also into the side of the hip. So it's really useful to observe where the sensation is, because that helps us stay in the moment in our practice. We want to connect the mind and the body to the breath, because there is no separation of those things. The separation is artificial. Come back to the center and fold to the other side. Stretching here now, outside of the thigh. Letting those muscles lengthen, letting the connective tissue rehydrate. Coming back to the center, floating your knee off the mat, reaching through, catching the back of the leg. If you don't have reach for the back of the leg, take a strap. Or some of you will want to reach through and catch the shin. Rock from side to side, if you like, Release the leg. Allow it to float down. Uncross the legs, stretch it out. Pat the knee on the mat. Then bend both knees towards your chest. Start to rock up and down. And come up to sitting. Drawing your shoulder blades back, opening up your chest. With the inhale, taking a twist to the left. And the next exhale, coming to the other side. With the next exhale, returning to the left. And exhale to the right. Inhale to the center. Draw shoulder blades back and down. With the next exhale, come to the left. And with the exhale, making your way to the right. Coming back to the center and exhale. And exhale. Making your way back to the center, hands come to the knees. With the inhale, pop your chest forward, gazing up. Exhale, dome your spine, head bows down. Inhale, open up, seated cow. Exhale, seated cat. One more. And exhale. Coming back to the center, fanning out your fingers on your chest. Inhale, opening your arms out, gazing up. Exhale, rounding shoulders, reaching in front of you. You're taking the sensation, keep going, into the mid to upper spine, the thoracic spine. Flowing with the breath. Making your way back to the center, bringing your hands to your heart. Thank you for your practice, the shared energy we created. I hope you carry the peace of this practice with you through the week ahead. Namaste. I'm just going